Warning: this game is being played on the Edge channel due to its depiction of religion and magic. Edge rating: medium. Hello, and welcome to Desktop and Dice Edge, the gaming channel where you never know who's going to show up, and the channel in the Dad Network where we play games that aren't exactly family friendly. I'm your host, Next Gen Nate, and in this run we're going to be playing the original Guild Wars. In this run, our question is, what is a fantasy trope or archetype that you think doesn't get enough attention, or is interesting but hasn't really been done much? And tell us why. And with each subsequent episode, if you can think of more, tell us different ones that you thought were really cool, maybe from a book or another genre, or something that you've come up with, something you think would be a really cool twist on an archetype that you think would be interesting to see. And actually, I'll be thinking about it as well, and by the last episode, I'll give you something that I think would be interesting. But with that, let's jump into the game. But before that, let's call the guys. Alright, with that out of the way, so I did want to tell you guys, I tried to record this before. This character that you're seeing right in front of you is the character I made. Actually ended up having some pretty good content there. A little frustrated, but the game decided to crash, and when it decided to crash, it didn't disappear, it just held my screen hostage. And I had to basically pull the plug on it, and the recording didn't record. And I'll have to tell you about this guy some other time. He's kind of... I talked about how he's given me some real Caleb Widogast vibes, and talked about how much I liked Critical Role and how much I liked Campaign 2 specifically, and that one was my favorite. But maybe next time we play this game, we'll play this character, and I can talk about Critical Role a little more and why I liked Campaign 2 and all this kind of stuff. But you know, I'll save all of that for when we play this guy. But I really did want, for this first time out on the channel playing this game, I want to build a character. So now, I've got a ranger, and I've got an elementalist, and so we're going to create a new character. I'm going to go very different since I did elementalist last time. We'll come back to him though. We'll play him some more because he's not even level 2 yet, and everything crashed on me. So instead, now we're going to go warrior. And I'm thinking maybe femme warrior. Although yeah, I'm going to go femme warrior. And I'm the type of guy that, when I play games like this, I don't necessarily put myself in the position of the character so much. So I don't mind creating male, female characters. I'm like, this is an expression of me now. This is... I'm someone who likes all the different variations on a theme when it comes to characters. That's pretty cool looking. So kind of dirty blonde. Kind of like that. That's kind of cool too. I kind of like that. I think we're gonna go with that. warrior redhead. Get that kind of Celt warrior feel. Of course, the last character I made was a redhead. I don't know why. I think redheads look pretty cool in this game. I'm not. And actually, now I think about it, the Fallout character Fallout 4 character I'll be building, it's also a redhead. I don't know. I guess redheads look cool in video games. But yeah, that elemental character was a redhead as well. Reminds me of the doctor. Tell me, am I ginger? I've always wanted to be ginger. Oh. This face says don't mess with me. Kinda like that. For a warrior. I like that one. Okay. See, I'm torn, actually. No, not that one. It's between this one and this one. I'm starting to actually kind of lean toward that. Kind of like that too. Yeah. Wonder. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool looking. I like the bull. Interesting. What happens if we reverse that? Nah. That's not bad. Actually, that's pretty cool looking. Make her Amazonian. Make her super tall. Of course, not much taller. Yeah, I like that. Okay, name. Golly.
The last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon. It arrives with no fanfare, no tolling of alarms. Those who will remember will speak fondly of the warm morning breeze. People carry on with their daily lives, unaware that in a short while, everything they have ever known will come to an end.
Scribe,
Yes, my lord.
these Charr are relentless, but we shall hold the wall at all costs.
Yes, my lord.
Take this message to Sir Titus. Go forth and recruit the strongest, the smartest. Bring to me the bravest in all of Ascalon. Find me the heroes who will lead our kingdom to glory.
As you command, my king.
Excuse me. You're Killoch Craigbender, aren't you? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna find out how to say that properly, real quick, so I don't offend anybody. Selach? Karlach. Excuse me, your name's Karlach Cragbender, aren't you? I think Sir Titus was looking for you. He said he had some good news for you. I like good news. There you are, my friend. I'm glad you are here. I have news that I think you'll appreciate. I've been looking for you everywhere, Karlach Cragbender. Karlach. Not the most feminine sounding name, but whatever. The king has ordered a new offensive against the Char. This is your chance for glory and adventure. But you'll need to know more about your craft before going north of the wall. Tell you what, travel to the southwest gate, which will take you to Lakeside Country. I'll have Van the warrior waiting for you outside. He can show you a trick or two. Alright, Karlach. I was asked to see to it you learned what it means to be a warrior. You've heard the stories, no doubt. Warriors are impossible to kill. They are capable of incredible feats of endurance, and they are deadly in close combat. Listen to what I have to say, and you just might learn how to accomplish all these feats and more. I have a little challenge in mind. To prepare you for what it takes to be a warrior. Live through this and you're well on your way. A horde of scale has appeared at the river. Get down there and take care of them, and I mean all of them. When you finish, report back to me. Take that. I'll take that too. Let that other one go. There you are. Finally finished off all the scales, did you? Well, it took you long enough. No, come on. But I've seen worse. Someday, with the right training, you may make something of yourself. I'll start by giving you a couple of skills. I'm heading back to town, but I suspect Haversdan will arrive shortly to advise you about what to do next. And, as I said, the reason this is on the Edge channel mostly is there are symbols in this game. I will be blurring them out, but there's symbols in this game that I don't really appreciate that are actually tied to real religious symbols. And it's not exactly, like I said, not what I appreciate. The game's fun, but you're the warrior Sir Titus was telling me about, aren't you? Well, I imagine he's right that you've got potential, but potential won't save you from a Char firestorm. Experience will. I suggest you head southwest to Ashford and talk to Devona. She's bound to have a task or two for you. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, I hope you consider joining our socials as well as looking at our other channels and other creators. There should be links to that in the description below. As always, do not forget that I have a Rent a Cyber friend if you want to have a conversation with me directly, and there is a link to that in the description as well. But, like I normally do, I must remind you that if you are under 18, your legal guardian must log you in and stay in the room with you for us to have a conversation. If they don't, I'm sorry, that conversation can't happen. The question for this run is, what archetype or trope do you think is underused in fantasy? Which one do you want to see used more, and why? And then with the subsequent episodes, what are some other tropes and archetypes that you really love seeing in those stories? Or maybe you have a twist on one of those tropes or archetypes and you want to share that with us. On this one, I'm not going to be making you guess anything. I'm just going to be adding my voice to this conversation on the last episode, and I'll be adding that, as always, 24 hours after posting the last episode of this run. And with that, I'm your host, Next Gen Nate, and I look forward to the next time we play.